Hey guys, Joshua Extra Disarms. Thanks for purchasing the AK-47 Buffalo Grip. So if you have a pistol grip or a Monster Man grip, you're going to need the screw that comes with the regular standard pistol grip or this evil grip. If you have the Monster Man grip, you're going to have to purchase separately a 4.5-inch AK-47 screw for the pistol grip. All right. Now, once you've done that and you purchased the AK-47 Buffalo Grip, which you probably have already if you're watching this video, and thank you for the support. What you're going to do is you're going to render this weapon safe. I know that all you guys are grown adults, but I just do that for safety for people that don't handle weapons often. So clear the barrel, clear the bolt face, make sure there's no magazine inserted, and for my recommendation, never have ammunition around you, especially when you're working around weapons, unless you intend to fire your weapon. All right? So what you're going to do next, we're going to break this down as best as we can. All right? So mine is a Phillips head screw on the bottom of this. You probably can't see it. There you go. You probably see it now. All right. So you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, the Buffalo Grip, and let's start with disassembly. All right, guys, we're back. So what you're going to need is a flathead screwdriver or a Phillips head screwdriver, most likely, and the AK-47 Buffalo Grip that you purchased from me. And obviously the 4.5-inch screw, so you either need to purchase that separately or it comes in your standard AK-47 grip. All right? You're going to place your weapon on fire. Now, we rendered this weapon safe already because you're going to need the bolt to come all the way back. And if you put it on safe, your bolt gets caught up. All right? So clear, clear again. All right? All right, next step. On the back of the back here of this back plate, there's a button. You're going to push it in slowly. And you're going to lift up this whole shielding. All right? Place that somewhere. And I recommend placing it in order just to make things easier for yourself. So this is going to be the last thing to go on. So put it the furthest away from you. All right? You're going to take the spring, and there's two rails. You're going to push it all the way in, and then it's going to come loose. You're going to pull that all the way out. And you place it after that one. That's what I recommend, again. All right, here's the bolt face and the bolt. Pull it all the way out. Place it first. That's it. That's how you disassemble that portion. Now, you can't see it on the inside, but there's a plate in here that becomes loose. Now, you could do yourself a favor and, try to hold it in there and unscrew it, but it's going to take forever to do that too. So my next step that I recommend is unscrew the actual bolt. All right. And then you're going to probably pull up a little bit. So as it comes loose, you're putting some resistance on it. All right. And you'll hear the bottom plate fall out from the lower receiver. All right. Easy done. All right, pull the actual bolt out. As you see, 4.5-inch screw. You're going to put this somewhere else. Hold on to it for something, in case you have to install. Now, this is a particular piece that you really need. Don't lose this. All right, this is what installs it back in place. Now, it's going to face 45 degrees backwards towards the back. All right, so if you want to put it in an easy way, you can do it this way. You just slip it on into the hole and hold on to it, and then turn it until you pull it back. I installed it backwards here. Let me turn it around. All right, so this is it. It needs to face this way. Push it in, hold it taut. Now unscrew this portion. So while maintaining control on the inside, so having your finger inside and making sure that this block of metal is like this, you're going to take your AK-47 Buffalo Grip and feed the bolt through it. Now, it's easier if you just push it down at the end and lead it into the actual threading and turn it. All right. Now, hold the Buffalo Grip with the same hand. So I'm holding it down from the other edge. And just start screwing in. Should be very, very simple to do. All right. Now, once it becomes, it's still going to be a little bit loose. Once it becomes hard enough, or you've screwed it up enough, you should be able to just screw it on. So hold it in place, keep it straight on the lower receiver. So it is straight for you through installation. And then tighten it up, and it shouldn't move. And there you go. You put it back together the way you took it apart. So we just completed putting the AK-47 Buffalo Grip on there. We're going to reinstall everything back into the weapon and make sure that it functions the way it's supposed to. All right. So first, you're going to start from the closest thing that you should have set apart, and that's going to be the bolt. Feed the bolt into the hole. You'll see it's the only place that it fits. Make sure that everything's forward on the bolt, and you're going to press down and guide it through these grooves. Push the bolt all the way forward. So all the way forward where it doesn't move any further. Take the spring. There's a hole right here at the back of the bolt. Push it all the way in. And then on the back, you're going to see these grooves right here on the inside. You're going to push the spring forward a little bit and then push down on it. So you can use 2 fingers if you need to. And there you go. It shouldn't move. It's in there. All right. This is the tricky part, the back plate. Now, I don't see why you can't fire this weapon without the back plate, but obviously you want to make the AK-47 look good. So there's grooves on the inside. You can probably see right there, the inner groove. You're going to take this plate, and it has to go in there to be flush. All right, the tricky part is the spring on the back sometimes is a pain in the butt. So you're going to probably have to use 2 hands, all right? So let me push this back so I can show you what I'm talking about. All right. Push the spring in forward, and at the same time, guide this into the grooves that you need to put it in there. All right. And someone probably knows the easier way of doing this. All right. And it should just, once you press the button in there, it's just set into place. All right, so I'll do it one more time just to show you. Press it in to pull it off. All right, put it into those grooves. Press the actual spring inside. Using both hands, lead it in place. And there you go. All right, guys, so thank you for watching the installation video. We're going to do one more thing. The most important thing for a weapon to do is fire. So what we do is a functions test. So for those that have never heard it before, I'll show you. I'll walk you through the steps, Barney style. So excuse my recording. I'm doing this in my garage. Not really good light in here. You know, minus that one right there. And even then, it's still bright. So anytime, even after you disassemble your weapon, you want to take it apart. And after you take it apart, you need to render it safe. So weapons on safe, pull the bolt back, nothing's in there, and you can brace it on your knee if you need to, just to pull it back to actually get a good inspection in there. All right, weapons on safe, acquire a grip on the Buffalo Grip like you're supposed to, wrapping that thumb around there, wrapping those front fingers around, having it a good grip, and then pull the trigger back, nothing should happen. All right, you're gonna put that weapon, so take your finger off the trigger, weapon on fire, pull the bolt back, clear it one more time. Nothing's in there. Pull the trigger back slowly. Slow, steady squeeze like you taught in the range. All right, pull the bolt back while you have the trigger reset like that. And then slowly let go. And there's your reset. All right, finger off the trigger. Weapon on safe. Pull the bolt back. Clear. All right, guys. Thank you for your support. I will do my best to release installation videos with every single product that I put out. I'm sorry that we didn't get to that point, but well, I'll do my best to get on it. Now, again, you can reach me at thebuffalogrip@gmail.com. So thebuffalogrip@gmail.com, and I will answer your questions. Or you can go directly to the website, extraditionarms.com, and go to the chat at the bottom of the screen, and I will answer your questions personally. I will get there as fast as I can and answer them like that, all right? I'll do my best to be on top of it. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being patient. And Semper Fi. Hoorah.